Good evening. This is our last nutrition module. Actually, it's kind of a bonus that I never thought I would do, but it comes to answer a very important question that I tend to get very often. And it is, Martin, what do you eat at your place? So that's why I'm actually filming this in my kitchen. Okay? So for breakfast, as I said, we always want to combine a protein. Okay, and especially in our culture, having protein for breakfast is not the easiest thing to do. That's why one of the favorites here that we have is actually we have sundae cups that I actually fill almost up to here with either yogurt or silken tofu. Doo-doo. And I actually put a 1/4 cup of granola. Granola isn't the best thing. It's actually very sweet. But when you dilute the sweetness with all the yogurt or the protein, actually it's not so bad. Okay? And it gives a little crunch. The kids love it. There you go. What I actually do is for, a big jug of yogurt, I'll put maybe 3 tablespoons of maple syrup in it to sweeten it a bit. And that's quite enough, and that's quite very good. Another favorite of my kids are actually the breakfast sandwiches. So what I do is I basically cook some eggs, break down the yolk, turn them over, put that with a slice of cheese, and put that into 2 slices of bread or into a wrap, a little bit of mayo. For the older kids, I'll actually put some lettuce and some tomatoes. They actually love their breakfast sandwich. And another one that we use often are actually smoothies. The smoothies are made with another one of my favorite friend in my kitchen. And I introduce to you the Vitamix. For those of you who have one, you understand actually the love I have for this instrument. For those of you that don't, well, it's your loss. The Vitamix is actually kind of a commercial grade mixer. It will blend everything to perfection. So I make the best soups with this. I make the most soft potage. It makes the smoothies, the green juices. So there's not a day that goes by that I actually don't use my Vitamix. So it was quite an investment, but it was well worth it. And so then for lunch, what we usually have is we have a soup and something else. But the mainstay of the meal is actually the soup. So that's why here on Saturdays or Sundays, this is tradition, I make soup. And now with the help of Grandma, then we make soup together. And when I say soup, I mean soup. So this is what I make my soup in the weekend. And it actually lasts the whole week for my family. And so we have it on the weekend, the kids, because we actually have dinner pretty late because of the fact that I end work very late. It's oftentimes a snack that they'll have at around 5 or before they leave for hockey. They'll have a soup. So I love soup. Here in my house, soup isn't a lot of noodles and a little bit of carrots in it. It's actually very good homemade broth and then lots and lots of veggies. And then if we have to, maybe a little bit of pasta or a little bit of rice or a little bit of grain. But that's it. And then when we do the potage, then that's just veggies that are basically just mixed in the Vitamix, and it makes for a wonderful, wonderful soup. And so for dinner, well, on Mondays, we have meatless Mondays. And so that's always some kind of legumes that we'll have. And there's always another meal that's a pasta meal where it'll be either tortellinis or raviolis or spaghetti, any type of pasta that evening. And the other meals will usually be some sort of protein and a lot of veggies. And even with the pasta and the legumes, every single dinner, we always have cooked veggies and a fresh salad. And my kids know they have to eat the cooked veggies and the fresh salad. That's the only thing they actually have to eat. The rest, I don't mind if they leave that on their plates, but they have to eat their veggies. So that's the mainstay of the diet in my house. So hopefully you like this. And just a reminder that we do have a workshop this coming Thursday. So Thursday, March 30th at 7 o'clock at the office. I have to warn you, I know I've said it to you guys, but it will be given in French. I can translate bits and pieces as I go along, and I can answer questions in English, no issues. But it's just that you may want to have some type of understanding of French to actually attend. But it would still be worth it for you guys to come, because I mean, we've had a lot of questions come in. It'll be fun for those of you that were there last year. We're actually not talking about the same stuff. So it's very interesting. We're going to do a deep dive into the questions that we've had, and we do have a surprise to present to you that evening. So I hope it helps. Have a great evening. Bye.